Friday, August 5th. We are headed back to school next week, next Wednesday. It's amazing how quickly the summer went. I hope you all had a wonderful break and are invigorated and excited to come back to school. So a couple things that I wanted to get just clarified before we get started next week. So the first day of school is next Wednesday, August 10th. The teachers will be here Monday and Tuesday. Today, you should be able to log into Student View and Parent View and see your child's schedule. If you need help with getting into Parent View, please contact us here at school. We have lots of folks in the office that should be able to help you with getting onto Parent View. Students should be able to get to Student View pretty easily. They use that throughout the year, so your schedule is right there on your computer. So check that out so that you know where you're headed. So the start time, again, we've talked about this a little bit, but the start time is 8:45. So we're starting about an hour later, and we're going to get out about an hour later. So we are getting out at 3:35. Now, the first day of school is Wednesday. As you guys are all aware, Wednesdays are teacher collaboration days. And so we actually get out at 1:05 on Wednesdays. So first day of school, 8:45 to 1:05. The rest of the days, 8:45 to 3:35. As you might have seen, Think Together will be having some coverage in the morning. I know the shift is going to be difficult for families that have elementary school age kids. And so Think Together will be open as early as 7:15. So just safe to say, make sure that you are contacting Think Together. I know that we sent out an email and some communication about that. Make sure that you get signed up for that, and so that you get all the information from Think Together. And I'm sure we're going to be pushing out more of that later on, early next week. The last thing that I wanted to talk about, as I welcome everybody, is our cell phone policy. So this is going to be a little bit of a shift for some of our returning students, but cell phone policy, you can have cell phones here at school. I think it's really important to have cell phones so that you're able to communicate with your family out of emergencies. But inside the school, you will not be able to use your cell phone. No earbuds, no, talking on your cell phone inside the school, even during passing periods. The only time that we're going to allow cell phones is out at lunch. So out at lunch, we can use cell phones. Obviously, if you have an emergency, parents, use the school. We have lots of resources to get directly to kids. But again, been so many distractions with cell phones that we are going to not have cell phones during class, not during passing period. The only time students are allowed to use cell phones is out at lunch. All right, Panthers. I have a handful of new teachers I want to introduce you to. We have Miss Zwaber, who's going to be teaching 6th grade English and Social Studies. Miss Ledger, 7th and 8th grade Math. Mr. Custer, 7th and 8th grade English. Mr. Torres, 7th and 8th grade Social Studies. Mr. Ordonez, Spanish and ELD. Miss Lance is our librarian. Miss Andrade is going to be teaching 6th grade. Miss Conway is going to be teaching 7th and 8th grade Science. Miss Buono is going to be teaching 7th and 8th grade Science. Miss Cardoso is our new Family Engagement Specialist. Miss Santiago is our social worker. We share her with Desert Springs Middle School. Mrs. Cisneros and Miss Arevalo are our night custodians. Mrs. Herrera is one of our senior paras. And Miss Hearn is our new Think Together coordinator. So I want to welcome all the new folks here to Painted Hills and all our new 6th graders. I'm so excited to meet you and hope you have a great weekend. And we will see you next Wednesday. All right, have a great weekend.